Hello, fellow beer drinkers. We're back again for another episode of Garage Beers. I'm Lars, not to be confused with Lars Dietrich, the famous... Dutch saxophonist.
You made that up.
No, actually, I didn't. I didn't. So I apologize for the pause there. I didn't want to say Netherlands because they lost a soccer game today. Now I gave away the day we're doing this, and I'm a little disappointed in that because I was hoping the Dutch would beat the English, but it's messing with my brain. Sorry, people.
You okay?
Yeah. Now I'm ranting about a really bad call by the ref, by the way, and I'm here with Mark.
Yeah, just good old Mark. You know, I'm his rock. You know, I'm just Mark from the garage. That's what I do.
Garage Mark.
Yes, I'm Garage Mark. Yeah. Not to be confused with the other Garage Mark down the road. But yes, I am Mark, and I'm one of your co-hosts. And we're here because, well, quite truthfully, we just like to drink beer.
Yeah, and
you know,
talk.
So why not get on the camera and talk about all the beer we drink? Some of them we haven't necessarily tried, like this one, but we like trying beer all the time, don't we?
We do.
It's a main part of our life.
After 8 in the morning, not before 8.
Yeah. Yes, and goes till whenever, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Until 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
7:59.
7:59. Yeah. So anyways, we do the show because we want to talk about beers in Ontario. We want to bring some awareness, if you will, to all the different craft breweries, because we do a lot of traveling in Ontario ourselves because we do a lot of mountain biking and we come across a lot of breweries, and we want to make sure that people are aware of some of these people, or some of these places, to get some of their beers, because their beers are pretty damn tasty.
They are tasty.
So today, and I know there's probably a few Badlands fans out there, but we're doing a beer from Badlands Brewery, which is located out in Caledon, Ontario. In the Badlands at Cheltenham, I guess they call it, right?
Yeah, I had no idea we actually had a Badlands in Ontario. I've been to the Badlands in Alberta, where you can picture dinosaurs walking around, but I just don't see that in Caledon. It's kind of cool that we've got one of our own here, and you know.
Wouldn't surprise me there was a few dinosaurs here.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's lots. Yeah.
So anyways, Badlands does a lot of brewing. They're fairly young brewery, but they started out, I think their specialty has always been kind of more IPA-ish. Mm-hmm. But they do this lager. They do a couple other brews as well, brew styles. Mm-hmm. And I haven't tried the lagers. I have tried the IPAs, and they are pretty, I'll call them high-end IPA beers. They're brewed very well, very tasty, very interesting, but damn good. And I think a lot of Badlands fans will...
define interesting. I'm curious to know what that means.
Well, you know what? I think it's hard for me to describe interesting. I was just scrambling for a word there, and that's the one I picked.
And I pushed. And
yeah, you pushed.
Have.
Yeah, but now you put me on the spot. But you know what, Lars? One day we will share a Badlands IPA.
All right.
And we'll enjoy the experience together. And it'll be an interesting experience.
I'm good with that, see?
But today we're going to keep it simple. We're going to do a Chelt Lager. Do you want to open it?
Sure, I'll open this one.
Okay.
I think you opened the last one.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, it's a nice, simple can, too. Oh, 4%.
Yeah, so it's not super, like, slap you in the face kind of stuff.
It's a lawn mowing beer again, right?
Yes, very much so.
This is good
a
stuff.
riding lawnmower. Very spilly, though. Look at that. We need to clean up on aisle 4. Pours nice.
It does. That's a light.
Oh, look at that. It's got that nice golden lager color. Just like we like it.
Nice Brussels lace. Look at that.
It's kind of funny, you know, the psychology of canning, though, too, because, you know, I look at the can, it's got lots of brown on it, and I'm thinking, no, maybe this is a darker lager, but no.
Don't judge a beer by its cover.
That's right. So very, very surprising there, but in a good way. It's supposed to be light and crispy. Don't ask me what that means to me either, okay, Lars?
Crispy. I'm eating potato chips now.
Well, maybe.
Last time it was a strawberry sundae, and now I've got potato chips. Ah, That's good.
That is good.
Yeah, that's actually
That's very good.
reminds me a little bit of like a Bose, right? Where you can
Yeah.
drink them in the afternoon on a hot day on a patio. After biking, you can have more than 2 and not feel
Oh.
bloated. It's a nice tasting beer.
Yeah, you get the you get the lager feel, and then you get that this. You can taste a little bit of the hop at the end.
Yeah.
So not that it's a bitter beer. Actually, what does it say here on the scale of beer life? It does not say.
It's got to be like 8 or something. It's very.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might not even be 8.
The only thing I can get here is it's brewed with heirloom 2 barley and hopped liberally with 2 of our favorite lager hops, Sapphire and Saz, if I say that correctly. Malt forward lager that's soft and crispy.
Yeah. Yeah, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, you know what?
I actually may want to go by there after a ride because it's not that far from us,
No.
right?
And even after the aftertaste, I don't have it. It's just clean. It's nice. I really like this. And neither one of us have had this one before,
No.
so this is a first-time experience for both of us.
Yep.
This is when you play romantic music. No.
Romantic music.
It's interesting.
Little Bauhaus.
Yeah, little Bauhaus.
Yeah, no, good beer. I quite like it. It's I would probably. I'm gonna go 4.5 hammers. It's good.
I'm gonna go.
It's not heavy and it tastes good.
Yeah, I'm surprised at this one actually because I haven't had it before. But I'm a big lager guy. I love lagers. This one is. It could be almost a new favorite. I actually got to order more.
Well, the only way to truly decide that is we'd probably have to pick up a 12-pack and
just
we need a legitimate sample size.
Yeah.
Otherwise, statistically irrelevant information, we can't comment, so we should drink more.
All right. So there you have it, folks. By the way, I'm going to give it like a 4.5 for sure. Definitely, it's a really good lager. Nice, light, refreshing. Smooth tasting, not a lot of aftertaste. It doesn't sit there in your mouth.
Yeah,
but to Lars's point, I think we have to drink more to really come down to a statistically relevant number. You know what? I shouldn't say big words on a camera because when I can't say them, it looks stupid. But
statistically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. See, you should have said it.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh man.
Delicious beer. Badlands. Great work on this one.
Yeah.
Caledon, not far from Toronto. If you GTAers are looking for a great place to go for an afternoon, head out there. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, and it looks like, the Cheltenham Badlands out there looks interesting. I haven't even seen them or really knew they were there either. So maybe it's a bit of a nature experience as well as a beer experience. Pretty sure the brewery doesn't do food, but don't quote me on that. So you might be just buying beer and hanging out or whatever.
They might let you bring sandwiches in.
Who knows? But anyways, we should follow up on that because that actually is a good point. Because if you go there and if they do have food, that would be the ultimate experience.
Yeah, let us know if they have food.
Yeah.
If you're there before we are.
Yeah.
Well, you probably will because we'll be traveling.
Actually, our camera guy should have done the background research on all this. Eh?
He's been slacking off a little bit.
Has he ever brought you your Doritos?
No, it's been what? 4 months and still no Doritos.
Yeah, you gotta figure he kind of figured that out yet.
But I think he brought me rye. So I think I can forgive him. It's all good.
Well, that's what he's hoping anyways. All right, well, thanks for watching another episode. Like both Lars and I have said, Badlands, definitely I think the brewery lives up to its name, making good beers. Definitely would try this one out. The IPAs are good too. Yeah. I'll share some with Lars so he can find out how interesting they are. But definitely check them out. Share this video, by the way, too. All your support is going to be muchly appreciated as we continue down this road of bringing you beer reviews from across Ontario. What do you say, Lars?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Exactly what you said. And check out Badlands. It's rare that both of us are doing 4.5s on the same beer, so clearly it must be really good, or we just both don't know what we're talking about. So go check them out. Great beer.
It's gooder.
Go have some fun, guys.
Peace
Cheers.